How's it going, guys? Larry here, and for today's video I will be talking about Isabelle. I'll be giving you my initial thoughts on the character, what people tend to think about the character. After that, I'll be playing on Elite Smash, and then I will be giving you my final thoughts after playing the character on Elite Smash. Before I do all that, please make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you enjoy my content, and also give this video a like and comment what your opinions on Isabelle are. Okay, so I guess let's just get into Isabelle and what people think about her. So I feel like most people think she's one of the worst characters in the game, which I think is very interesting because if you guys don't know this, she has an infinite. To my knowledge, this is the only character in a Smash game that has an infinite that is just widely considered to be very bad or like low tier. A lot of people think she's at worst like lower bottom tier than at best mid tier, which I would say if she has an infinite, it's pretty bad. Also, if you've never seen her infinite, let me just do it here. The other thing about her infinite is that I think it's pretty easy to set up. Like, you just need the opponent to be in the corner like this, which I mean, Isabelle can do with her ledge trapping, which I'll go over later. But you just do this, and you just keep jabbing them while walking forward. It's easier to do if the opponent's at higher percent, so let me put Villager at like, I guess 60. Let's see how that works. Yeah, you just basically just do this, and then you walk forward. Oh, whoops. Yeah, but this is basically the infinite. Like, you just do this while walking forward. I'm bad at it, but once you get to like a certain percent, you can combo this into her down smash. That does work. I'm just slow, but yeah, you can combo into her down smash, which will kill, especially if the opponent's at the ledge. But yeah, speaking of ledge, Isabelle has... Okay, well, I guess let's go over Isabelle's moveset first. So, Isabelle, I would say a lot of people would say that she has a watered down moveset compared to Villager. Or I guess not watered down, but it's a worse version of Villager's moveset. For one, instead of having Villager's Lloyd Rocket, which can kind of move forward and you can kind of follow behind, Isabelle does this. It's kind of like Snake C4 if you want to like compare it to something. The difference between this and Snake C4 is that if the opponent walks past it, or I guess you saw that, it disappears. It won't detonate, but yeah, it won't detonate if you don't do anything for a certain amount of time. But let's say the opponent walks into it, which I'll have Villager move here. So let's say the opponent walks into it. I need to also have it planted again. Yeah, let's see the opponent walks into it. It'll activate and it'll hit the opponent. You can also activate it yourself by doing the input again, which is down B. Yeah, so pretty good move for ledge trapping, I would say. One of the downsides to it, aside for the fact that it'll disappear after a short period of time, is that you can destroy it. And the hitbox can actually hurt Isabelle, which is a bummer. Well, that did 24%. That's crazy. Hold on. That actually do 24%? Wow. Okay, that's crazy. So that does a lot of damage to her. Yeah, that's a bummer. So Isabelle does not have the Lloyd Rocket. She also doesn't have Villager's Tree. She has a Fishing Rod, which is a command grab, which can also kill. You can kill at higher percent. You can like up throw the opponent. Basically, once you grab someone, you can throw them in 4 directions like you would any other grab. The difference between Isabelle's, I should say quote-unquote command grab, and a regular grab is that you can shield it. If you shield it, it won't grab the opponent, which is, I mean, if you're an Isabelle player, this is horrible. If you're fighting against Isabelle, this is great, because just think about how ridiculous that would be if you were able to command grab someone with Isabelle and they would just beat shield. Like, this has a lot of range, so I would say it's pretty good. And you can also do it in the air. Do it in the air. You can have it stay out too. I didn't mention that, but you can have it stay out, so it's just active there. That will still grab, by the way. So like, look at this. That will still grab if you're like in between the Lurr and Isabelle, and when she pulls back in, it'll grab you. The other thing is that this can be done off the ledge, and you can grab the opponent in the air. So regardless of whether or not she's able to grab shielding opponents, it's still very usable. It's still one of her better moves, just by how she can utilize it, especially at the ledge. Like, this is a ridiculous ledge trapping tool. Imagine you have the Lloyd Rocket there, you have that, and the opponent's recovering, they're trying to come back. They're gonna be in a really bad spot. That's the other thing. You can also bait out the opponent to like force a get up and then set up for the infinite in that sense, if you think the opponent's gonna really get up. So it makes her ledge trapping that much scarier. But yeah, I would say aside from those unique traits, her moveset is overall worse than Villagers. She doesn't have the bowling ball, which can two frame, instead she has this, which I mean it's pretty strong. But Villagers forward smash is also just incredibly good, not just because of the strength, but because you can just drop it, you know, at the ledge and two frame with it, instead of having to even bother with the fishing rod and then setting up for a ledge trap. You can just automatically kill the opponent. But again, this is a strong move. It's pretty strong. It'll kill like at a reasonable percent. Something else is her nair. I don't like her nair. At least I don't like her low percent nair. I feel like her low percent nair is, I want to say it's unsafe on hit. Even if you do it low to the ground, I feel like the opponent can act before you can. Let me see if I could okay, maybe not. Okay, so they can't. I'm just being silly. I mean, regardless of that, I still like Villager's Nair more. I feel like Villager's Nair has a bigger hitbox. I feel like Villager's Nair also has a higher knockback growth, so he could just kill better with it at higher percents. I mean, although I feel like Isabelle's Nair is probably better for comboing at like it has a higher range to combo the opponent. Her up tilt's incredibly good. That I would say I would probably favor Isabelle's up tilt over Villagers. Although hers doesn't kill, it's just such a nicely ranged attack with a disjoint because she's sweeping up with the broom. And it can also combo. It's not like the best combo move, like it's not like Falco's up tilt, but you can definitely get a solid combo out of it. But yeah, let's talk about some of Isabelle's flaws. So, I mean, right off the bat, I would say one of her biggest flaws, in my personal opinion, and this is just because of how she's played, I feel like she's more of like a trap heavy character and a zoning character, but I don't feel like she has good damage output. I feel like you're going to have to really nickel and dime your opponent, and you're not going to get too many crazy combos off with Isabelle just because of how she works, because again, she's very, very zone heavy. And although there are some ultimate characters that are zone heavy and they also have ridiculous combo games, Isabelle's not one of them. She typically, you're gonna get like 2-3 hit combos maybe. I mean, you can come off the Lloyd and get a grab off of it, but it's nothing super damaging for the most part. I guess you can also like corner carry the opponent with like fair back air at certain percents, but even then I wouldn't say it's super damaging compared to what other characters can do when they corner carry. Yeah, I would say one of her other bad flaws is probably just the fact that she probably just, I don't really think she has too many good kill setups. I do know up tilt up air can actually kill at certain percents if you get like the later hit of up tilt, but I think the window for that working is not amazing. I mean, although I don't know. I mean, that works. Maybe the window's pretty high. But yeah, I just feel like she doesn't have like a good variety of kill setups. She does have some solid kill power, that's fine. She also has up smash for the shield, which is pretty quick, and it's frame 9, I believe, which, I mean, that's always good to have, like a good out of shield option that can kill. And I feel like frame 9 is like that's a solid speed for a kill move out of shield. I would say another issue Isabelle has actually is that if someone gets in on her and they're somewhat of a ranged character, so she's not able to abuse her jab, it could, or not jab, her nair, because nair is probably her best out of shield option. I feel like it could be very difficult for her to get away from the opponent because, again, I think nair is her fastest out of shield option. And she does have down air and up air, which can be pretty solid. Well, I mean, you're probably not going to be hitting the opponent juggling you with up air, but down air is probably the better move, and it has quite a bit of startup, so you're not just going to be able to mash down air out of being juggled or disadvantaged, unless you're like high in the air and you're trying to land with it. But if the opponent's like already on top of you, like constantly hitting you, it's really hard to just get out of the way aside from air dodging. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about Isabelle for now. I mean, I haven't really talked about her recovery and stuff, but her recovery's solid. It's like Villager's Balloons. You can also use side B to tether recovery, which is also good. But yeah, again, people don't really see this character as being that great. A lot of people think she sucks. So I'm gonna play her on Elite Smash and see where that goes. I probably would say she's one of my least used characters, so I'm probably going to not be able to do much with her, or at least it's gonna take me a minute to actually figure out what to do. But I'm gonna be using a lot of up tilt just because I feel like that's a really good move. Hopefully I don't run into any crazy players. All right, should be. Oh my God, it's 4 minutes. Come on. Sick. You know what? Should I try to time him out? You know what? Okay, comment down below whether or not you think I'm gonna time out this Terry. I wanna know what you guys think. That didn't kill. That's gonna kill, right? There we go. All right, let's go for it. Let's go for the timeout. He's the one that put 4 minutes. I'm just putting that out there. He put 4 minutes. He disconnected. he disconnected. Oh, that was my first match too. I'm so toxic. I'm gonna time out the CPU. Because why not? That was a good start to this video, I want to say. At least to the gameplay portion. I think this is gonna go really well. Okay, we got a Fox. This one might be harder, just because I feel like Fox is gonna have an easier time running in and preventing me from zoning. And also, they can laser me from far away, so I can't just sit back. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I did not mention. So, Isabelle's back air and forward air, they're considered projectiles, so you can actually reflect them. So it could be pretty bad if I forward air someone from point blank, because that's like the strongest part. Oh, I got hit. Okay, but that's the strongest part of their forward air and back air. So if I forward air back air from point blank and it gets reflected, it's gonna do a lot of damage to me. Damn. Potentially even kill. That shouldn't have worked. They are just a dirty masher. Wait, why am I afraid of him jumping like on top of me? I have the power of Isabelle up tilt. Silly me. I talked about how I was gonna do more up tilt, or probably mostly up tilt. I haven't up tilt at all. And their dash attack's also projectile. Funny enough, their freaking fishing hook's also projectile. So you can reflect the fishing hook, although I don't think it does anything. I almost died. I don't think it does anything, but you can reflect it. He jumped over my grab. That really missed. He was like just out of range, just slightly out of range. Get out of here. Okay, I could bring this back. I feel like if I get like a Randy forward smash, or even just like an edge guard, honestly, it's Fox. Okay, that's fine. No! Oh, that was rough. Yeah, so Isabelle's back air, forward air, dash attack, and fishing rod, they're considered projectiles. Although the fishing rod, again, I don't think it does anything if you reflect it. I mean, if it does, and I just don't know, let me know in the comments. But as far as I've seen, it doesn't really affect Isabelle. Like, it doesn't hurt her or something. Oh no, I ran into this person again. It's fine. We adapt. He died to Isabelle Nair. Alright. Where's the spike hitbox? Doesn't that thing spike? I hit it like 3 times. I'm gonna roll. Whoa! Yo! Yes, and he died, even though he angled the up B wrong. I told you guys, we adapt. Let's see if I can try to get the infinite. I mean, I feel like I'm not gonna be able to, especially because it's online. But, you know, let's see. Can I pocket the knight? Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Oh, I can! Damn it. I think that's a good idea, though. If I just, like, throw the knight when she's going to use her knight. Okay, that kind of... Wow. She used the hurt box on my knight to extend her hitbox. I mean, I'm pretty sure that wasn't intentional. I could have gotten the infinite there if I had reacted better. Oh, yes, I did it! I knighted her knight. No, okay, we're good. That's amazing. Oh, that's just great. The way Isabelle's looking right now is how I feel inside. Once again, I feel like I have not been using up tilt that much. Although, to be fair, I haven't really been using many of her moves. Like, I haven't been really using Void Rocket. Should kill? Almost. Isabelle's back there is pretty strong, but Charizard's also just ginormous. Also, I thought that dash attack was gonna cross me up, but it didn't. Because I could have punished him without Snapshot of Shield. Get out of here. Also, something I want to bring up about up air versus down air. So, up air, in my opinion, is significantly better than down air. And that's because up air is just, it's faster. It's like almost double the speed of down air. Up air comes out on frame 6 and down air comes out on frame 11. So it's just like a perfect complement to Isabelle's up tilt, because I also feel like her up tilt's really, really good. Like, out of her normals, up tilt, in my personal opinion, is her best tilt. I mean, forward tilt's also pretty good. And I mean, I don't really know what to use down tilt for. I guess it can kill, but yeah, up tilt for me just feels like her best tilt. Yes, I did it. Up tilt up air. We Falco boys. They're dead, yeah. I don't know why they backered there. Oh, I guess something I have not mentioned or even tried to utilize is a pocket. Because I feel like Isabelle kind of struggles to land, but it's also because I'm not using her pocket, which has iframes on it, which could make it easier to land. But yeah, I keep forgetting I could do that. There's a lot I'm just forgetting with the character. Please dash attack me. Oh, they did it too. It's the worst part. Get out of here. I deserve that. I was trying to be cheeky. And then they jumped. The grab sucks. It's like, it's so slow. It's so slow. They might have one of the worst grabs in the game. Like, not to say you can't grab with them, but it's just so laggy. Or like, the startup's pretty bad. It's basically like double the startup of a regular grab. Damn, they just died. So I'm pretty sure if I just continue to pocket their bomb, they'll never be able to use it. It's like, there's definitely some matchups where being Isabelle is Isabelle's pocket and Villager's pocket is incredibly beneficial, and it's for that reason. So, yeah, if I just continue to do this, they'll never get their bomb. It's too slow. Yeah, it's still. It's the same thing with Wario. So if you pocket Wario's bike, he'll never be able to use it. And then you have to constantly make sure that when you're pocketing a move, you pocket and unpocket it. Oh god, don't kill me. But you have to make sure you pocket and unpocket it, because pocket runs on a timer. So if something's pocketed for X amount of time, it'll disappear from the pocket unless you like take it out. Yeah, I guess the only downside to that is it prevents me from using pocket to, like, you know, use it against her or against his boomerang and arrow. But the way this guy is doing bomb, it's like he doesn't want to have it. It's like he doesn't want to use it. He's dead. Yeah. I got your bomb. But the way he was using bomb was just okay, guys. He didn't really want to use bomb. He pulled out bomb and then he Z-drop nared like constantly. Like that was the first thing he did when he got it back. So then I just spam pocket. Like, he didn't care. I didn't care if he hit me at 0. So I could just steal his bomb again. Wait a minute. No. That was it too. So just ignore that I SD'd after missing the infinite. But what I was gonna say is that if, you know, I did the infinite a bit better, they were dead. They're dead, yeah. That's really strong. So their fishing rod up throw is a pretty good kill move. Regular grab up throw won't kill, but fishing rod, yeah. I better not lose this. Especially since, like, I had such a good lead, and I SD'd. And I could've, no! No! Oh my god, I was gonna say, I had such a good lead, and, like, I got the infinite. I could've been up by so much. Alright, so my final thoughts on Isabelle. I definitely don't think she's top tier. She's probably not even high tier, honestly. I would definitely say mid tier, but she definitely has like really good tools. I mean, if you call a character mid tier, I feel like they have to have like some solid tools. She has really good trapping setups, it feels like. She's a very strong character when it comes to being able to set up moves and put herself in a spot that can keep the opponent continually on the ledge or something like that. I feel like she does a good job of doing that. But the problem is actually getting to that situation or being able to win enough to be in that position. It feels like to me that Isabelle's neutral game is kind of lacking, and I feel like it could be because she doesn't have the Lloyd rocket that the villager has. She does have the Lloyd trap, which it's not bad. I showed you that it could be pretty useful in ledge trapping situations. But the problem is I don't think it's that useful in neutral. I feel like the fact that you can destroy it or the Lloyd rocket can disappear after a certain period of time kind of makes that not that strong of a neutral option. And I know like the big gimmick with Isabelle is to do the Lloyd rocket or the Lloyd seed, whatever you want to call it, into the fishing rod. And while that's good on the ledge, that's not that good in neutral for a few reasons. I mean, the first one is you can just jump over it. Like, you don't have to be in the position to get grabbed by it. The other thing is that you can just shield it. It's not a grab, so if you block the fishing rod, you're not really gonna get hit by it. And like I mentioned before, after a certain period of time, the Lloyd rocket will disappear. So she's gonna have to reset that up. And if you wait and just wait for the option to get worse because the Lloyd missile disappears, she's probably going to get rid of the fishing rod and then try to reset it up. So it feels like Isabelle can kind of lose to waiting. I mean, if the opponent's impatient and just rushes at you, it could be hard if they're a character that cannot effectively rush down Isabelle, because there are some characters who can. Yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. Like, again, not a horrible character. She's bad by depending on your definition of bad. Like, if you think a character has to be like top tier or high tier in order to be good, then she's bad for that reason. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, if you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe and ring the bell. Give this video a like if you liked it. And also leave a comment on how good you think Isabelle is and if you agree or disagree with my opinion. And I guess Isabelle players, give me more insight on the character, because I'm not an expert on Isabelle. I don't know everything there is to know on Isabelle. I'm kind of just, you know, like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm giving you my initial thoughts and what other people tend to think about the character, and then playing them, and then giving my final thoughts after playing them. So there's a lot I don't know. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and take care.